Now that we have got used to the first inversion of the dominant seventh, let's look at the second inversion. So the dominant seventh here has G, B, D and F. If the root is in the bass, then that is root position. If the third is in the bass, that is first inversion. And if the fifth is in the bass, that's second inversion. I will quickly give some demonstrations which use the second inversion. So you may have noticed that in the bass I didn't go back to the C, I kept going up. And this is one of the great uses of the second inversion dominant seventh, is that we can make this stepwise ascent in the bass. So let's go through the example more slowly. I start in this position. When the bass goes up, the other notes in the right hand complete the notes from the dominant seventh chord. So this means that the alto goes up to an F and the tenor goes down to a B. And then these two voices will go back to where they were originally, while the bass ascends upwards. Let's start it from this position. So now the tenor goes to F and the soprano goes to B. And from this starting position, the alto goes to B and the soprano goes to F. There is another option that we have. When we get to here, whichever note is on the F also has the option of moving upwards to G. So in this case, the alto goes to join the soprano. From here, the tenor goes to join the alto, and from here, the soprano continues up to that G. So it's quite interesting because normally the dominant seventh note, which is the F, is going to go down to the E, but with this particular spacing it's allowed to go up as well, so you have that extra option. So now we need to practice those different possibilities. There are 3 starting positions, as you know, and for each starting position we've seen that there are 2 options, and it depends on what we do with the F in C major. Either that note can resolve back to where it came, or it can continue moving upwards. So this means that there are a total of 6 shapes that we need to practice. And for this memorization assignment, you need to take these shapes all the way through the circle of fifths. In this memorization assignment, we practice the second inversion dominant seventh in the minor. In this improvisation assignment, we can now incorporate the second inversion dominant seventh into improvisations. So we're going to do the major first, and you will need to do 12 short improvisations in the 12 different keys. This is a brief demonstration in C major. In this improvisation assignment, we practice the second inversion dominant seventh, but we do it in the minor this time. So we need 12 short improvisations in all the 12 keys that use the second inversion dominant seventh.